Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to share with you all my thoughts on how to pass JNTU SEMENT exams. So let's get started. First of all, be punctual. Arrive at the exam hall at least 1 hour before and make sure you stay well hydrated. You see, everyone has intellect and presence of mind, but only a few students like you are able to pass the exams because you students will use that intellect and the presence of mind at the right time. Congratulations for passing your exams in advance. First of all, our SEMENT exams are neither that much difficult to crack nor that much easiest one to pass. You see, basically we have four different question paper sets, right? Where we are exposed to four different ways how the questions are framed and asked, right? So you see, among these four sets, one will be the most difficult, other one will be the most easiest, and the other two will be of moderate level. So if you get the most difficult set, unfortunately, what will you do? Don't just panic, sit straight, take a deep breath, and chill. Because you have got the privilege that is liberal correction. You see, these so-called difficult question papers often contains questions that are out of syllabus. As JNTU changes its syllabus from regulation to the new regulation, even the problems that contains in the sets often have wrong data. So make sure you attempt all the questions in the question paper so that you will get the advantage of ad score. Because when you write something legible which proves that you have subject knowledge, then the evaluator will automatically award you with marks. Because you see, JNTU will not fail those candidates who will write. JNTU will fail those candidates who will not even write anything in the answer sheet. So you see, the evaluators will not check each and every point you write. They'll just evaluate your paper in less than 2 minutes. Can you believe that? They'll just evaluate your paper in less than 2 minutes, because for every SEM, nearly 5 lakh engineering students will attempt these SEM and exams. 5 lakhs into 6 subjects. Calculate. They've got 30 lakhs answer sheets which must be evaluated in a month or two, on month or 2 months, because they have to give us results, right? These answer scripts are evaluated in a set wise manner. They are going to evaluate in sets. You see, we got four sets, right? First set will be evaluated in some college, and the second set will be evaluated at another college. Like that, they will not just evaluate our answers in the roll number wise. They'll get evaluated these answer scripts in the set manners, and these sets are evaluated at different places also. Every evaluator must evaluate at least 40 answer scripts in 2 hours of time, they don't even have the time to tick our answers. So here the evaluation and the marks you get at the end totally depends on your paper presentation. If you start your answer sheet with scribbles and bad handwriting, it will completely destroys your presentation, which will ultimately leads to low grades. And this grading system is a huge advantage for us. Make sure you have at least 20 internal marks in order to pass any JNTU exam. The way you answer a question shows how confident you are with that answer, because scribbles will happen when you are not sure about that question. So you see, good presentation is very essential. You need to highlight the main points and headings, and also don't write everything in a paragraph manner. Write point wise, and make sure to present everything in diagrammatically. You see, you need to present everything in diagrammatical way. Draw the diagrams neatly, and don't make any mistakes in naming the blocks and the diagram, because the evaluators will strictly see the diagrams and the plots you draw, I mean graphs and the tabular forms. They'll see those mainly. Still, if you don't have any idea to write a particular answer of a question, don't just worry unnecessarily. Attempt any question that is related to that particular topic and chapter. Try to complete at least 27 pages in your booklet. And most importantly, don't come out of the hall. Don't come out of your exam hall after 1 or 1.5 hours. Still, you see, sit till the end. Take all your time and write neatly and represent effectively. If you want good marks, then just strive to get them. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you find my video worth watching, please do subscribe to my channel, and have a good day, friends. And I hope you all pass in your exams. Thank you so much.